Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my Steam library. You might be wondering, why are you showing me this? Who cares? But, you know, with political climate we've been living in lately, I just want to make sure that none of the games that I'm personally playing are woke. And as we all know, wokeness is the work of the devil. It is, you know, it's destroying America. And, you know, just accepting people for who they are is just, it's impossible. And it's going to end us as we know. So I just want to make sure that none of the games that I'm playing or supporting have any woke messaging in them, and I just want to make sure I can sleep at night knowing that I'm not playing any woke video games. So this here is the Steam Woke Content Detector. This is essentially a Steam group that goes through games and they review them and see if they have any woke elements, and they always have something really smart to say. So let's just look around here, try and find a game here. Oh, here we go. We got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I've got this nagging feeling that it might be woke. So let's see. Contains overly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. Features multiple flamboyantly effeminate male characters, many of whom also have androgynous appearances. According to series creator Hirohiko Araki, he was bi. Oh my, where is it? Oh my god, I need to get rid of this right now. This is woke. This is unacceptable. Where is it? Where's this DEI LGBTQIA plus garbage? Where is this? Hide this game. I don't want this on my account. That's disgusting. If I could completely get rid of it, then I would. That is horrible. I don't have these, but let's see here. The Lego Indiana Jones and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's see. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. We've got contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Features improbable female combatants, particularly for an early 20th century setting. That's one of the funniest things about this to me. Is like features improbable female combatants, and that goes for literally any movie. All these characters are doing crazy things. That's the whole point. It's fiction. These people can't do the things that they're doing. That's always just such a stupid fucking complaint. Oh, this woman can't do what this man can in this fake movie. Oh god, that's shattering my immersion in this movie. Oh, where pirates are fucking going to the end of the world. Breaking character here. What kind of actually pathetic virgin loser do you have to be to like actually engage with this kind of thing legitimately, or even so much as like write a review? Because like here we've got something real special. My wife sucked a Futanari's toes. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. Features a hermaphroditic character and sexual interactions. Or Big Bad Futanari Wolf with Luna Helluva Boss here. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. Features a hermaphroditic character and sexual interactions. How do you look at My Wife Sucked a Futanari's Toes or Big Bad Futanari Wolf and like be like, yeah, this isn't gonna be woke. This is gonna be right up my alley. I don't know. This is either some absolute right-wing degenerate played these, or these are a joke. I have no fucking. I don't know how like real this actually is. This could all be a joke for all I know, but I have no idea. I saw Talos Principle up here. Great puzzle game. If you've never played it, try it out. Not recommended. Contains overtly pro-transhumanism and subtly pro-climate action messaging. I love how that's woke to be pro-climate action. How dare they have a message of environmentalism? That's so fucked up. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy has no woke content. So already, let's throw this up on the install queue here, wherever it is. Crash Insane Trilogy, because it's not woke, which is thank God, because you know how much I love Crash Bandicoot, and I also love being at the very fucking top. Yay! Also, there's an option to hide games in my library. Could we have the complete opposite, where I only see the games in my library? Because currently, I'm not seeing my shit that I want. The Forest contains no woke content. Not gonna install that one because it's a complete piece of like actual garbage. It's like Ark without the dinosaurs. So it's somehow even worse. But honestly, Ark is one of the worst games I've ever played. I just want to put that out there. I have the strongest hatred for Ark that a human being could have. I spent $70 on a fresh copy of Ark Survival Evolved for my Xbox One, only to find out when I got home, what's the word? It's on Game Pass. I could have just had that fucking thing for free. Also, I'm gonna stop downloading this because shit's not loading. You know, the bit's over. Let's find another thing. But yeah, fuck Ark Survival Evolved. What a piece of shit game. Ark 2 looks like shit. It is shit. Mad Max is not woke. Who could have guessed that? Absolute game for chads. Oh, Power Wash Simulator's not woke. Somehow I don't believe that. I really feel like there's like some kind of pride something in the game. I just feel like there would be. But, you know, maybe they didn't get that far because, you know, it is a pretty hard game, so. Overcooked 2 contains subtly pro DEI messaging. One of the playable characters is a wheelchair-bound raccoon. And god fucking damn it, I'm gonna be at the very top again. Holy shit, why did I click that? I think we're all pretty confused here. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not entirely sure what these reviews mean by subtly pro DEI messaging. I'm gonna assume that it includes people of color, so it's not an entirely white cast, so it's woke, which is, you know, obviously like that makes a lot of sense. You know, if it's not white, then it ain't right, as I always say, and I always have said, because, you know, that's my philosophy towards video games. You know, if it doesn't have exclusively white characters, then how am I supposed to be interested in the game? How am I supposed to get into it? You know, if they don't share my exact complexion and aren't all males, preferably, like naked, oily, hot males, you know, because the woke left is trying to take those things away from us. And they're trying to give us women and women of color. I mean, it's fucking disgusting. And I can't take things like that. And the fact that Overcooked 2 is pushing this type of woke agenda absolutely sickens me. It's just like, I think I'm gonna have to call for a boycott here. I mean, like, including people of color in your video game is the biggest no-no that you can possibly do. It's not right, and it sets us back maybe 100 years, so I would heavily suggest against that. Detroit Become Human contains subtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. Depending on the player's choices, 2 Tracer units may be encountered who are revealed to be lesbian lovers. Also, I just think this is kind of funny. It's updated now, but there used to be a time on David Cage's Wikipedia where basically the only thing it said is that he was an atheist. I'm pretty sure that was around like 2018. But I've still just remembered that, and it's always just been like a silly thing. I thought it was, I thought it's been the same since, but I went to go check recently, and well, if you could guess, it had a little bit more. Also, Zuma Deluxe is not woke. Thank God I can keep playing Zuma Deluxe. What an absolute masterpiece of a game. Same with Plants vs. Zombies. I was gonna say this before, and then I got sent back. I don't know why these people are reviewing porn games. Because I thought porn games were supposed to go against everything these people stood for, but apparently not. And apparently they have a problem with the porn game that they bought for $15, contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The player character is gay, features a story about gay characters and interactions. How could they? For 15 clams, they paid for that experience. I just want to put that out there. These people are paying for this shit. God, can't we just get a fucking game in my library already? Christ. Like there was Tales from the Borderlands. Can I get like Borderlands 2 or something? Is Borderlands 2 woke? I sure hope not, because that's a dang good game. But if it is woke, then it's a bad game, and I can't play it anymore. So I'm just trying to find it. Deltarune? Oh, fuck. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ people's message with the butcher non-binary and uses they them pronouns. Oh, no. Sea of Thieves contains overtly pro-LGBT people's messaging. Retroactively changed the NPC Marley to be trained. Oh my god. Oh, the Democrats just they want to shove this type of shit down our throats. Not just mine, but ours. This is the one I was mostly looking for. Dustborn, one of my favorite games ever. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character is a pregnant woman of color who uses her special voice to fight against bigots. This one I like because it's not even wrong. That's literally the game, and that's the point of the game. And it sucks. It's the worst thing ever. You don't even have to be anti-woke to hate this actual piece of garbage. Expect this on the Applesauce channel at one point. I will force Hunter to play this game all the way through. It is a very special experience. Cuphead is not woke. It's like I'm gonna have to beat it for the 1700th time. Ooh, Ready or Not, one of the games of all time, contains subtly anti-free speech messaging. Multiple assets were removed from the game, and the developer issued an apology in response to online claims about them being offensive. Sounds like a big nothing burger to me. Oh, let's go. Both Dooms. All Dooms are not woke. Let's fucking go. And Half-Life? That's so big. That's so fucking big. We can play the only games that matter. Ooh, Putt Putt joins the parade. Ooh, that's not woke. All of the Putt Putt games aren't woke. That's good. That's good. Freddy Fish 3. The Case of the Soul and Conch Shell. That's not woke. Thank God. I was really worried that Freddy Got Fished was a woke game, so I'm very glad that it's not. Why do they all have to be playing like shovelware garbage? Can't you guys play like big games? Oh, Among Us contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging, pride flag nameplates. I'm gonna remove that from my account later. Dragstar contains overtly pro-LGBTQ options to play as a drag queen, she, her, a drag king, he, him, a gender funky club kid, they, them. Use no pronouns or enter your own custom pronouns. Again, this is just something, you know, like, why even bother like buying and reviewing a game like this when it's clearly incredibly woke and brain rotting, you know? Dude, the South Park game is woke? Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Option for the player character to be other instead of to be other instead of male or female. If other is selected, the player will be told there's nothing wrong with being non-binary. And that's probably the most offensive thing they say in that game, honestly. Ooh, Psychonauts 2, one of my favorite games. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Features a gay wedding cake section. Your boss is a woman of color whose backstory is she was treated unfairly by a white guy. I'm gonna have to resend the days of fun that I had playing that because frankly that's unacceptable, and I am going to probably sue the company that made that game that I'm forgetting. Double fine. I'm going to double fine for putting a woke story in my video game. That's not okay. Overwatch, okay. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Lots of diverse and LGBTQ characters. Retroactively change the sexuality of many characters to be more inclusive. You know, if you want to know why I've hated Overwatch for so long, that's why. It's because they made Soldier gay, they made Tracer gay, Hazard's probably gay, they added a fucking hamster, and that's not okay. It's too much diversity, equity, and inclusion. And those things, I mean, it just, I felt bile come to the back of my throat just saying that. Ooh, Forspoken. Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. Almost all prominent characters interacted with in New York City are people of color. The same diversity seen in New York City is also seen in Ethia. It's supposed to be an exclusively white city. Maybe Charlie Kirk was right. Oh my god, the Great Replacement Theory is really, it's real. BioShock 2 contains no woke content. I haven't played that in a long time, but I beg to differ on that. I beg to differ. BioShock contains LGBTQ messaging. According to creative director Ken Levine, the minor NPC Sander Cohen is gay. In-game audio logs allude to possible homosexual interactions. Pro or anti is unclear. Portal 2 contains subtly anti-patriarchy messaging. All male characters are portrayed negatively and is less competent than the female characters. Oh, but Portal contains no woke content. Okay. Hollow Knight contains subtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. The NPC Cloth is revealed to be a lesbian. An achievement called Happy Couple involves a nailsmith becoming a male model for the NPC Shio. Subnautica contains subtly anti-gun and subtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. The game's director has stated he chose not to put guns in this game as one vote toward a world with less guns. There is a lesbian breakup. I've been so addicted to Subnautica lately, and it sucks that my time playing it is going to have to come to an end. Oh, here we go. Here's Borderlands. Borderlands contains no woke content. I do not believe that. The pre-sequel contains subtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. Several characters have dialogue revealing homosexual or bisexual tendencies. Absolutely filthy. Borderlands 2, not recommended because it contains overtly pro-LGBTQ and pro-DEI messaging. Features multiple LGBTQ+ characters. The playable character Action is bisexual. See the full review for comments by the lead writer on inclusivity. Terrible, but you can pick it up for 5 clams right now, and I recommend you do because it's a great game. Undertale, great game. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. Multiple non-binary characters. They use they them pronouns, including the player character. 2 major characters can form a homosexual relationship. Oh God, I hope he's not talking about Papyrus and Sans. Ah! Who could have guessed? Balloons Tower Defense 6 is not recommended because it contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. There's a pride flag item available in the trophy store with a pro-pride message. Sai is referred to using they-them pronouns. And that appears to be the end of the woke content detector. Needless to say, I'm incredibly glad I sat my white ass down and I educated myself, because I've got a lot of games to remove from my account. I've got a lot of games to start installing. And yeah, I suggest you guys do the same thing, you know, just comb through your Steam library, make sure none of it's woke, because that's going to completely crumble America if we're all playing woke games. The fabric of this country will cease to be. So I suggest we all look at our woke content detectors, you know, see if they're going off. I'm sure for some of you more than others, it's going to be going off the charts. So you better get to it before it fully infects you with the woke mind virus. Go woke and go broke. I guess I'll see you guys later.
Don't go just yet. The funnies are just beginning.